Morning class 6, myself Ranjit Kumar. I welcome you all in the e-learning program of Modern English School Kunti Nagar, Nawada. This is the sixth video lecture of the chapter Separation of Substance. Since from last 2 days we are discussing different method of separation. In that continuation we are going to discuss today filtration. Okay. So you remember sedimentation and decantation? In sedimentation and decantation, what we did, we allowed insoluble impurity to settle at the bottom of the container, and then we slowly pour the clear liquid. But you can see that if a container is there and in this particle is there, heavy particles will settle at the bottom, but the medium size particle or the lighter particles, it will still float on the top of the water. And if you pour in the other container, some of the impurity may get transferred into the other container. So in sedimentation and decantation, we cannot purify the water very good at very high, means it is not as success as filtration. So sedimentation has its own benefits, filtration has its own benefits. I will discuss when I will discuss completely filtration, then I will discuss that point. So what is filtration? Filtration, it is the process of separating insoluble impurities with the help of filter paper. It is the process of separating insoluble impurity with the help of filter paper is called filtration. The process of separating insoluble impurity with the help of filter paper is called filtration. What is filter paper? There is a small filter paper comes and it has very minute pores, and that filter paper is used to do filtration. How we will do a filtration? Take a funnel. You know funnel? At house we use this funnel. In olden time when we used to fill kerosene in the stove, no, that time this type of funnel was used to transfer kerosene. Nowadays also it is used. This conical flask, this conical structure, this is called funnel. Now take a filter paper and place the filter paper just above this. So you place a filter paper like this. This filter paper have very minute pores, बहुत छोटा छोटा छिद्र होता है इसमें, and you keep this and you connect this in a stand. This is a stand in which you have connected this funnel. The liquid that you want to filter, you transfer that liquid slowly. So the liquid that get dropped here, drop by drop, only liquid will come here, and the insoluble impurity will settle here. You know how we filter tea strainer? चाय कैसे छानते हैं? जब चाय छानते हैं तो लिक्विड नीचे चला जाता है और चाय पत्ती ऊपर रह जाता है, सेम वैसा ही है, बट इस फिल्टर पेपर का पोर बहुत छोटा होता है और बहुत छोटा होने के कारण ओनली लिक्विड कैन पास थ्रू दिस. सो लिक्विड विल पास थ्रू दिस फिल्टर पेपर. दिस इज funnel, this is filter paper, this is the stand, This is the beaker, and this clear liquid, the clear liquid that we get after filtration is called filtrate. What? Filtrate. The clear liquid that we get after filtration is called filtrate. What is filtrate? Clear liquid that we get after filtration is called filtrate. Okay, and the insoluble impurity that gets settled on the filter paper is called residue. Insoluble impurity that get collected in filter paper is called residue. Okay, so what is filtration? Process of separating insoluble impurity with the help of filter paper is called filtration, and the clear liquid obtained after filtration is called filtrate, and the insoluble impurity that gets settled on the filter paper is called residue. This is the funnel, this is the filter paper, this one is the beaker, and this is the stand. So you will say, sir, in sedimentation, decantation also we have separated insoluble impurity, and in filtration also we have separated insoluble impurity. What is the difference between sedimentation and decantation? And why we cannot use directly filtration, and why we cannot use directly sedimentation? We cannot use sedimentation and decantation as a good method because in that the floating impurities still will get transferred. So the separation of insoluble impurity is not that much successful. वो उतनी अच्छी तरीके से सेपरेशन नहीं कर पाएगा. तो अब आप बोलिएगा सर, तो डायरेक्ट हम लोग फिल्ट्रेशन में आ जाते हैं, सेडिमेंटेशन करने की हमको क्या जरूरत थी? तो यस, उसका भी जवाब है. If you directly go for filtration, what I am saying, first I will go for sedimentation. If I go for sedimentation, then heavy particles is separated, and in supernatant only lighter particles are there. And if I go for filtration, the lighter particle will get stuck here and the clear liquid I will get in the beaker. But you will say, sir, why to go for sedimentation? If you don't go for sedimentation, then these heavy particles that will get settled till here, it will fill the funnel, and once it fill the funnel, it will choke the funnel, it will choke the filter paper. filter paper को वो जाम कर देगा. डायरेक्ट अगर हम फिल्ट्रेशन करते हैं तो चूंकि पार्टिकल्स ज्यादा होंगे इनसॉल्युबल, तो वो क्या करेंगे, फिल्टर पेपर को चोक कर देंगे. सो उसके लिए सबसे पहले हम लोग सेडिमेंटेशन करेंगे. सेडिमेंटेशन करने से क्या होगा, हेवी पार्टिकल्स विल बी सेपरेटेड आउट एंड क्लियर लिक्विड इज ऑब्टेन्ड, एंड दिस क्लियर लिक्विड contains some amount of suspended particle and some amount of floating particles. Now this supernatant, I go for filtration. If I go for filtration, the suspended particles and the floating particle get stuck on the filter paper, and I will get the clear filtrate here. So sedimentation and decantation is done but it is not 100% successful, because suspended particle still will be there. Okay, so hope you understand. If you have any problem, you can ask. I'll be there in the morning. Okay, thank you.